much. Let's sneak in another political story. Today's Democratic primary in Massachusetts is getting nationwide attention, in part because of one famous name on the ballot. That would be Congressman Joe Kennedy. Joe Kennedy III. He's trying to unseat Senator Ed Markey. And the most recent polls show that Markey is in the lead, but it's close. Ed O'Keefe is covering Campaign 2020 for us. Ed, good morning to you. What's on the line in this Senate race?
Well, in one way, Tony, family history, because never before in Massachusetts has a member of the Kennedy family lost a political campaign. Whoever wins tonight is expected to easily win the Senate seat in November. But this has quickly become one of the nastiest political races of the year. Usually when a Kennedy runs for office in Massachusetts, their victory is all but assured. But not this year. Congressman Joe Kennedy's challenging Senator Ed Markey in what's become a bitterly personal contest.
You said that you deserve justice.
One at a time.
They didn't get it from your office.
Let him respond.
The 39-year-old, a grandson of the late Robert F. Kennedy, believes the 74-year-old senator isn't doing enough to represent the state.
He missed over 50% of the votes in this critical time of COVID-19, a public health and economic catastrophe.
Kennedy only recently started playing up his family legacy.
It's a fight in his blood.
Mostly, he's questioning Markey's record on civil rights and votes for things like the Iraq War. Markey, who's been in politics for more than 40 years, has gone back to the future, talking up his decades of service and introducing the liberal Green New Deal with one of his most prominent supporters, New York Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez.
Ed Markey is a proud and strong progressive champion for working families.
Markey's also doing something once considered unthinkable by a Massachusetts Democrat. He's taking swings at the Kennedy legacy.
We asked what we could do for our country. We went out. We did it. With all due respect, it's time to start asking what your country can do for you.
Still, Kennedy's supporters have confidence in his abilities.
And every time a new Kennedy comes to office, something happens. For some reason, something happens. Something changes.
But Markey is seeing strong support from younger voters.
Ed Markey has proved time and time again that he is always forward-thinking and is a progressive that we all deserve and need in the Senate.
So nearly 1 million people have already cast ballots in this race, a sign of the big interest. And given the pandemic, we'll see how long it takes to count the absentee ballots. We want to reinforce the family history here again. The Kennedy family in Massachusetts has gone perfect score, 26 wins, 0 losses in Democratic primaries. So big pressure on Joe Kennedy tonight to deliver. If he loses, there's still a chance that a member of the extended family will be serving in Congress next year. That's because Democrat Amy Kennedy, who's the wife of Joe Kennedy's father's cousin Patrick, if you follow that, is running for an open seat in New Jersey. Anthony?
Thanks. Very curious to see how this one turns out.